Bright lights. Well, hey guys, I opened my eyes about, we'll say 7 minutes ago. It's kind of early-ish. Slept like a rock. If you missed yesterday's vlog, I don't know what you've been doing with your weekend, but you need to go watch it so you're caught up with the rest of us, okay? That's all I can tell you. We're here in a different location, New Orleans, for the AAD. Last night was a lot of fun. If you missed it, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You're behind, okay? What's going on now? My voice is a little froggy. I probably have sleepy eye crusties all over, but I don't care because I want to start this vlog now. Slept like a rock. Is it just me? If I pay the money to stay in a hotel and I don't sleep well, I feel like I should get my money back, because that's the whole point of staying in a hotel, is to have a place to sleep. And I slept well. I got my money's worth out of the sleep. Although I will say that somebody on this floor must have set their alarm for very early and either slept through it or was already up and out of the room, because it was going off probably about an hour ago for a very long time. It's like, I know that's not my alarm. Could you please turn it off? And it's weird because while this is so weird. I'm remembering now. While that alarm was going off, I was having a dream that I was camping in a tent. In a cabin. I was camping in a cabin. And there was an alarm going off. And I can remember in the dream I was in the cabin asleep thinking like, God, who brings an alarm clock in the middle of the woods? Funny dream. All right. I am going to get up and get dressed for my day. And we will go from there. Today we're going to the conference. Enough blabbing. I need to get up and get moving. All right, I'm going down to get some breakfast. I just put on this little green cardigan, and I'm wearing a Coolie Bar tank and green pants. You can see. I'm all about the comfort. So I'm here and I got avocado scramble. It's good. I also got this. It's called a rumble. It's like oats and dried fruits. And of course, coffee. All right, I'm back to the hotel room. I'm about to head over to the conference, but man, breakfast was amazing. However, it is pouring down rain, like buckets and buckets of rain in the street. I got soaked. So I had to change back into, this is what I wore on the plane here, but my top was like completely soaked. My pants were soaked. My shoes are soaked. So I had to change my outfit, but no worries. And of course, I took the time to fix my hair this morning, and then it turned into Medusa with all of the rain and everything. It just goes to show, like, when I put effort in, I always end up taking several steps back because of circumstance. So I should just not even try, because the end result is always the same. Me looking like a slob. All right, we made it. And fortunately, I'm seeing a lot of people who had to regroup their soaked outfits, so I don't feel like such a slob. These are all the dermatologists who have been practicing for 50 years plus. That's a long, long time. That's a lot. Think of how much liquid nitrogen that is in derm years. How many tanks worth? Even the 30-year membership. Here's where you can get your photo taken. I'm not gonna stand in line for that though. The wonders of light. Royalty-free music. That makes me think of a bunch of devices. Lavine. So I walked over here despite the rain. Fortunately, the hotel had umbrellas, so I was okay this time around. Yeah, fortunately the hotel has umbrellas, but just coming back from breakfast this morning, while I had the umbrella, because the guy at the hotel was like, you're going to want to take this umbrella, trust me. I was like, okay. So while I had the umbrella coming back, the way I had to get back were through all these little alleyway type small roads that were full of water, so my pants got soaked. Look, it's Gold Bond. What are they featuring here today? Ooh, check out this video. Goodbye to dull skin. Hello to brighter, more even skin tone. I think a lot of you guys use the Age Renew Crepe Corrector. Omega fatty acids. I mean, that's good for dry skin. Now, this is the one I nominate for 2023. The Age Renew Retinol. It's very good. I see Aveeno in the distance. Let's go oat on, shall we? Ooh, it's one of my favorites. Their polyhydroxy acid serum. Try to not get too many people.
Yeah,
Let's go check out our friends at... Here's the Neutrogena booth. Here's my facial cleanser / hand wash. Front and center. Oops. Watch your nice trip there. Their cleanser collection. I haven't tried the skin balancing one, I don't think. Comment below if you have. I've always loved the daily cleansers too. Those are a good value. But the Hydra Boost gel cleanser, it's been one I've been loving for a while now. I've been trying out the Mineral Ultra Sheer Dry Touch. It's pretty good. It doesn't leave a cast though, FYI. Clear Face. I've always liked the Clear Face, but they have it in a pump now, 60 plus. Is that new? I feel as though it is. This is one that I used long before I was on YouTube, the Clear Face Oil-Free Sunscreen. The older formula used to burn around the eyes, but they did take out the oxybenzone, so I think some of that has improved a bit, but people still verbalize that it causes the burny eyes.
In some surveys, it's still reported that about 65% of kids do get sunburned each year.
That's sad. 65% of kids getting sunburned. Seriously, sunburns in early childhood are a major predictor for skin cancers later on in life. Ooh, what do we have here? Speaking of which. Yeah, I mentioned earlier this is the one that is nice, but it does leave a cast. Do any of you guys use the Healthy Defense Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen? Let me know in the comments. I always found that one to be a bit like the Clear Face one. But as a reminder, this vlog is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to be here. I'm not being paid to show any of this stuff. It's just taking you guys along. And first and foremost, I am here to attend lectures and get CME credit. The lectures I will maybe get some clips of, but probably not. This Derma brand, Dermamend, I wanted to say Dermamend brand, I've seen it at CVS. They carry it at CVS. And a lot of the products actually look really good. But they are not cheap. I'm like, what in the CVS are you talking about? Like, what are you dealing with here? And it looks like they are a part of the Ferndale conglomerate, which also makes HelioCare. Interesting, I didn't realize that. And apparently this Dr. Mom butt balm, I'm guessing that's a zinc oxide. Oh, a dimethicone skin protectant, okay. Yeah, FYI, I do have a video talking about polypodium, which is the active ingredient in Heliocare. So definitely check that out. I actually have 2 videos on talking about that. So look for that if you're interested. But yeah, they, I guess, are the same company that owns Dermend. The arnica thing, though, arnica oil for a bruise, that's like that's a homeopathic thing. It's, honestly, a lot of people feel as though it helps, but how and if it truly does work, you know, it's kind of one of those areas of gray. A lot of terms actually recommend it post-procedure. Not everyone does. It's one of those, some do, some don't. You can develop an allergy to it. Anecdotally, I personally have found that arnica definitely does. Like if I have a little bit of an ache, rubbing the arnica on the ache like immediately alleviates it, and it must activate some kind of a direct circuit to a placebo effect in my brain. Even though I don't believe, like, and I'm telling you this as someone who totally did not believe that arnica would do anything. So I have no clue if and how it works, but I definitely do appreciate some kind of effect, placebo or not. What in the Picasso is this? The Museum of Dermatologic Advancement? Ooh, check out this. We have an artiste here. Check it out. Avenland. Move over, Disney. What? Avenland on rope. What? A dermo educational approach to the metaverse? Huh. I was hoping it'd be a theme park, like legit. Wouldn't you go to a water park if it was all thermal spring water? Like, why are they not making that a reality? An eczema-themed water park? I would be there in a heartbeat. With ample sun protection and thermal spring water slides. A thermal spring water slip and slide, that would be fun. Some books. This is the Derm Bible right here.
Basically, check the lipids, check LFTs. Don't bother monitoring for monitoring frequency. This came out after the guidelines.
Alright, so the conference is over and I'm headed to go get something to eat, so that's where we're headed. Okay, so I came to this place called Ital Garden. I'm pretty excited about the available options. I guess kind of like Cajun, vegan, medley. I may do one of these build your own plates. Food came. I got barbecue tofu, sweet potatoes, greens, and Brussels sprouts. And I also got the gumbo. Let me show you. Ooh, that looks good. It has like quinoa in it. Well, hey guys, I made it to the airport. That dinner at Ital, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. If you live in New Orleans or you're visiting, it was very good. My flight leaves boards in about 30 minutes. I'm surprised the airport is this dead. Like, there was maybe two people ahead of me at security. Everything's closed. Like, and it's 10 o'clock at night. Everything's closed. I just find that unusual for an airport, because usually at least those crummy newsstands are open. But yeah, I had a great time at the meeting. Met up with some friends. Obviously didn't film that. But yeah, I had a good time seeing people. I learned a lot, listened to some good talks. It's always a good time coming to this meeting, but it's also very chaotic because it's like so massive. And there are all of these different talks going on at any one given moment, and everything's so spread out. And then as you're walking to and from things, people that you know are like, oh my gosh, they come and say hello and they start talking, and the next thing you know, like hours have gone by. So it's just a fun time, but a very busy and chaotic experience. I always enjoy it anyway. This year I didn't actually, I took you guys through the exhibit hall, but I didn't get any air quotes free samples. I do it in air quotes because you have to pay a registration fee to go to this meeting. So to me it's like, is it really free if you have to pay such a large registration? I don't know. But of course, you know, I do get CME credits, so there's that. But anyway, I usually get a bunch of samples, but this year I decided I didn't need to do that because I have so much skincare that it does, you know, if there, I think for me at this point, it's better to just go and look and see if there's anything new that I'm not aware of. In this case, there wasn't anything new that I hadn't already heard of, seen, or was aware of. And it's better for me to just hold off and buy it if and when I want to try it and review it. I held off this year, except I did get another.
Services to Houston Hobby.
People are filming some wild TikToks behind me. We're about to board.
Gate B7 to Houston Hobby. All ticketed and confirmed passengers traveling with us to Houston Hobby, please make your way to gate B7. Your flight is currently boarding.
I feel like I'm in high school again and the bell just rang or something. But yeah, what was I telling you guys? I already forgot. These girls back here were filming these crazy TikToks.
Yeah, that's killer.
Alright, getting on the plane. I kind of got confused. Oh my god. Okay. Somebody's scrunchie is there. What? Somebody's brown scrunchie fell there, but from a distance, I thought it was dog poop. Or some other animal. So I'm in my seat, and I don't know, I lost track of time. I don't know what's going on. They originally said the flight was going to be later than it actually is, but I wanted to show you guys. Because I thought I was going to bring back so much stuff, and then I changed my mind. I did this. I doubled up on my bags, but I have my usual laptop bag in here. And then I just put it inside this, and I thought if I got a bunch of samples, then I could use this and fill it with the samples and check this in, but I didn't end up doing that. So I have 2 bags, but... Well, hey guys, I made it back safe and sound. I've actually been back a few days, but I decided I needed to hop on here to close out the vlog properly. I got in late that night where we last left off, and I was kind of scrambling because when I got to my terminal, the flight information said that our boarding was going to be delayed like 30 minutes. So when I was talking to you guys over there, I thought, oh, I've got time here. And then all of a sudden they were like, we're boarding the plane now. And they didn't have us line up like they typically do. So people just kind of randomly got on the plane. And I panicked thinking I had missed something. And so that's kind of why I was scrambling. And we ended up waiting there for a few minutes and then took off as on time, like the time that we were supposed to. So no delays, fortunately. Yeah, I feel as though I really took a risk, a gamble, if you will, because I chose, per usual, to fly with Southwest. I'm like super loyal to Southwest, although if you aren't aware, they had some major horrific issues over the holidays, or like, yeah, really horrible. So I knew I was taking a gamble with them this time, knowing all the issues that they've had, but I went with it because points, those points, man, they get you in a chokehold. Am I right? I mean, it could be like This plane only has one wing. And I'll be like, but how many points am I getting? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, I had a great time. Thank you all for coming along with me. I hope you had fun. I hope you're having a great weekend when you're watching this, or whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.